Hello, beautiful ascending ones. Hello, Jacob. So in the week just before 11-11-11 gateway, because added together it makes an 11 universal number. So big gateways, big rite of passages, and big change, big transformations in all of us. We're all going through something in regards to releasing ourselves from past patterns of behavior, past programmed patterns ingrained in us, managing our emotions, essentially. How are we doing on that realm? We weren't taught very well to manage our emotions. We were told that no, mustn't have emotions, too much for all of us. I think they call it terrible twos, where it should be called, don't let that child be itself. Yes. So where are we? I mean, if we look at the world stage, isn't it reminding us of 7-year-old children who can't get their way and are just having a temper tantrum, throwing their teddy across the room? But when we're adults and we're still in that vibration of a 7-year-old child having a temper tantrum, it's a lot more than a teddy across the room. It's a bit more crazy than that, and as we can see. So let us manage, or at least begin to manage, when those emotions come up, being still enough during meditation just to actually be able to see them as they enter. And creating that space in between where we can respond rather than react to an old memory, because that's what reacting is. It's reacting an old memory. When we want to do is respond with responsibility. When we're dealing with something that's triggering us or frustrating us. We're living in a time now where the change and the crumbling of the system is happening so rapidly. There's going to be massive frustration and need to escape, or because we can't actually be ourselves. I mean, this boiling kettle almost of souls that have been so pushed into a box that doesn't fit them, it's now going to burst out like a jack-in-a-box, essentially. So for me personally, it's my kind of responsibility to manage my emotional body where I'm not slinging my trauma mud at you or even myself and others. So, and we're going to see a lot of that. And the other thing that I'm digging deeper in is just the compassion for those going through stuff, and understanding, they know not what they do when they're in that state, because they're just reacting from this tiny, tiny child. So if you're not doing inner child work, let us dig deep with that one. Close your eyes, find your underworld, find your tree. Be in your underworld as if it's your second home, and find your inner child or an aspect of that wounded child and have a dialogue. Dare we do that? I mean, it's through our imagination we heal, and this is what has been suppressed in us as children at that time of terrible twos, is we almost had stolen from us our imagination, saying it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, when yes, it is. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not real. These are unseen places that we're of lifetimes and epochs, and maybe us playing out past life stuff. When we just need to express. We need to express and not... to be angry, there's nothing wrong with being angry. There's nothing wrong with expressing anger, if it's done to Mother Earth in a manner where you're channeling that energy, whether that be dancing it out or or chanting it out, or drumming it out, getting that energy up into the surface and channeling it in a manner that doesn't hurt others. What a month it's been in November. And I want to give thanks to all those that have been digging deep in their shadow work. All those that have liked and subscribed my content here, donated to Jacob and I, who's looking at a squirrel right now. And, embracing me as I fully and authentically and unapologetically express me. And for years looking at what is my purpose and everything, and knowing now everybody's purpose is just to be as you can be. So let us start to explore those feelings, explore those emotions that we have never been able to explore, that we've had stolen from us or we've had suppressed because of somebody else's belief systems, culture, whichever. I mean, let us allow ourselves to feel freely. So these codes today are to activate that part of us that gives permission to feel as freely as is humanly possible, with no guilt and no shame, knowing that you're hurting no one by expressing these emotions in a safe and contained space. So yele yatalani yawa ebabu tulaki imasa dalema dalida dalini imabu tulakia dalile hey so ibabu tulakia dalide hey so Geba basati tilikia deledo. Kia tilibu teledo. Kema mana kia dele dalanama. Sile kilo watalana lana. Geba bapatili kiti pupu chulakuwa. Si telekia dele badele lo. Saba balekia nelele. At the tip of papalanda ni badale day. Hey. Siele kia te tio tu la dema, yeba mama tikitile kia delema, yele ki tele kia delilo, oh what a takatile telemo, oh siatale yo susu, kia mama bale yete bakio was, satalayana ama boots a kia wa wutu, house. I love yous all so much. Mwah. Shoo. Mwah. From Jacob and myself, fear into love. I love yous.